Okay. Good morning. Hi, Christine. Hi, Caress. Hi, Claudia. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Misty. Hello. Good morning. Who did I miss here? Yeah. Oh, I don't see you guys enough anymore. Okay, I'm up here too. All right, I'm GTG. Got my tea. Look at me. I'm showered and dressed and everything and on time because I have a meeting after this. So that's why I'm not crazy. Do I get to see you tomorrow? I feel like I haven't seen you in 7,000 happenings. You know, it was really rude. I'll tell you. Yesterday, I woke up and I was like, hey, if we could get a little bit of sunshine, that'd be great because I have such a headache from all of this gloomy doomy bullshit. And the sun came out and it was like 75 and sunny and amazing yesterday. And then it was like, that's all you get. Bye. Because we're right back in it. It's misty. It's gross. Hi, Alex. Hi, Cindy. Okay, so that's a hair. All right. It's as good as it's getting. Hi, Yvonne. Hello. Hi, amazing. Hi, Josh. Oh, did you see Perlissa? Coming over here. You coming to say hi, or are you going to start problems? Just going to start problems. So, how are you? How's everybody? Did we survive this eclipse season? It's not. It was not eventful, huh? Not eventful. Hi, Kit. Good morning. Same girl. We all have some catching up to do. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, happy Friday. You know what's crazy? Don't worry, I know why we're here. Um, my whole life, I have had like frizzy hair. I have like the kind of hair that's not curly, but it's not straight. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, and I like finally, like I've always had to put product in it and like all this stuff. Um, I have this hairdresser now, Dana, and she cuts my hair in this like layered, obviously layered cut, and we do the bangs and everything, and she cuts it with a razor. And I have never had a haircut that is as low maintenance as this one. Like now I don't even use any product in my hair except for obviously dry shampoo because like I cannot be bothered to wash it that often. But I just blow dry it like straight with a blow dryer, like I like no brush, just get it dry. And it just like I don't know. I mean my hair has never been able to do that. So it's either Dana with her magic or my hormones changed. I do think my hormones have changed, unfortunately. I am almost 41. You know, my birthday's coming up. Scorpio season. We could just get there, you know? Just got to get through Libra season first. Um, Sag says lots of emotions lately. Maybe it was the eclipse. I'm sure the eclipse has a lot to do with it. So, you know, when we started off talking about this eclipse, right? We had the first one, which was the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. And then we had this one, solar eclipse in Libra. And the first one, we asked ourselves, well, some of us asked ourselves, like, what's starting for me, right? And with this one that just happened, it's what's ending for me. And what we were doing, if you were doing this with us, is looking at the house where Libra rules in your chart to see what area in your life this ending or beginning might be occurring. And for some of us, it was pretty spot on. For others, maybe not so much. It just really depends on what's the vibe in your life right now. But I can definitely tell you in the past 2, 3 weeks, a lot has changed. And it's been all of the things that I can say have been queuing up for a long time are finally happening in reality and actually seem to have some stuff have some substance in reality. So I'm curious if like you're feeling that too. Like what what are the reflections or takeaways from this eclipse season for you? The other thing that we've been talking a lot in workshop is this another it's like another round of like cuts, right? Another round of really seeing who in your circle fits with you still. Who in your family have you like laxed with boundaries and need to pull those boundaries back up? A lot of people are saying that they're just kind of holding up in their own spaces right now because it's really too peoply everywhere, and that's fair. The collective is literally like toppling around us. So that makes sense. But it's like gearing up for another split, basically, is what I'm feeling it's like. And I'm curious if you're feeling that too. Hi, Valerie. And speaking of workshop, which is crazy to say, we are gearing up for re-enrollment for the next season, which will be season 7 of the Normalized Magic Workshop, which is really the only thing I'm doing now. I don't really have time to take on any more one-on-ones, unfortunately, but workshop is something that I get a lot out of, and I like to think you guys get a lot out of. And that will where we just did 9. We just did episode 9. So we've got 3 more weeks, and then we'll take about a week break, depending on where that lands us, and we'll be ready to start again. So if you are interested in joining this round of Normalized Magic Workshop, which is basically like, you know, like this, but we see each other, right? And do these exercises in a little bit more intensive way, go ahead and drop me a DM in my IG, or you can get on my website and send a request for information or email hello@sarahmala.com, whatever. I'll be sending out an email at some point, sooner or later. Sure. Where is Arlene? I haven't seen Arlene in ages. Yeah, we'll do birds today. I'm down with that. All right. So if you're new to Coffee and Magic, welcome. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you 3 things, and you choose which one of those 3 things is resonating with you this morning, and that will correspond with your card pull. If there is something specific that you would like a little bit of illumination on this morning, hold the energy of that with you as I'm shuffling, okay? Influence me, you know? Also, I do have a bird mug today, so that's perfect. All right, so here, what? Ooh, will you will you DM me and tell me a little more about what happened? Oh my God. Oof. That kind of hit me like, oof. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know if you all remember Arlene, but she's kind of been part of this community for years and years. And I obviously haven't seen her in a minute, but she's been here for years. And it's really sad. Yeah, shit. One second. Let me just get it. Oof. All right. So we are doing birds. And the first one is going to be owl, obviously. So owl, cardinal, and finch. Owl, cardinal, and finch. I'll put it here. We've got owl, cardinal, and finch. All right. And again, if there is something that you want more illumination on, you have a question, just kind of hold that energy in your field as I'm shuffling. Owl, cardinal, and finch. Ooh. All right, tell me when you're ready for owl. Happily. All right, so this is your owl. Again, your choices are owl, cardinal, and finch. And this is your owl. So we've got the wind fairy, we've got the mystery, and we've got birth and rebirth. I'm pretty sure these two cards came out on Wednesday as well, quite a bit. So my owl friends, to have the mystery and birth and rebirth in the same pull is really annoying in some ways, right? Because it's literally saying it's all happening, trust the process, you're going through a huge shift, but there's no like you're in it, right? So it's kind of like, thank you, like, okay, but it's annoying. But at the same time, it is affirmation that you're in the middle of it. So you're going through, right? You are in a space of flux and all the ingredients are spinning around you. But this pull also has some guidance and a task for you if you're ready for that. If you're asking, like, well, what do I do? And it's really watch your thoughts, watch how you're thinking, not even like watch your subconscious thinking, catch yourself, right? Because you can think you're being supportive of yourself, but turns out you're second guessing yourself, you're being very um unkind to yourself inside of your head. And that matters probably more than whatever front you put out into the world. Okay. So we're really watching our thoughts about what is happening right now. We're really watching how we frame this and how we decide to think about it, because everything you're thinking now is shaping this rebirth process that you're going through. So just check in with yourself a few times a day and ask yourself, what's my vibe? Like, am I spending 90% of the day feeling kind of like, I wish this, I wish that, I'm not good enough. Well, hopefully something happens. Like, who's in there talking, right? And I do, for some of you, I do mean who. Who is in there talking? Because if it's not you, we need to parse those voices out and make sure yours is the loudest, okay? So you're in this process, trust the process, it's happening. Not everything is revealed yet, but your thoughts are directing this ship. They're like your compass, okay? So that is your owl. Again, your choices this morning are owl, cardinal, and finch. Hi, Stacy. All right. Oh my God. All right. So this is your cardinal message. Tell me when you're ready. Thanks for the follow, Angela. Okay. I won't keep you in suspense on this one. This is cardinal. Look who's back. Oh, it's birth and rebirth. Look who's back. Oh, it's thoughts. It's the wind fairy. And then we have joy. So, in case you didn't get the message on the first one, we're just going to double down on that. So, again, we don't have the trust the process card, but we might as well. It would totally fit with this as well. You're going through the thing. You're changing, right? I want to add on to the energy of this change because you can almost change and then not. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like you start on the path of this transformation, and think of it almost like a figure eight, if you think of it that way. And you're starting up on this path of transformation, and at some point you hit this intersecting point, right? And if you follow your trajectory of this growth, you're obviously going to keep going up and around, right? But when you hit that crossroads, you can get confused because a familiar energy will be there and it'll be telling you, don't keep going. That's dangerous. Go back. We know that. And what you'll end up doing is being at this crossroads, and instead of going straight up, you'll just go boop back around and loop in. And then you end up in a circle. Okay. So, how do you allow your birth rebirth process to actually happen for you? How do you allow yourself to keep going and not get scared and move back into the loop and do it again and again and again? It's going to be your thoughts. It's going to be your thoughts. It's going to be the words you use. It's going to be the tone that you speak them in. You have all the magic inside of you. And if you speak something into existence, you have spoken it into existence. You can't say the same thing all the time and expect something different to happen. It's time to take agency and responsibility for your choices and for your energy. So if you're along this thing, you're going, keep going if you want. And if you do, I think you're going to like it. Okay? Does that analogy make sense for this? It's a little different than my growth spiral, but still similar. That was your cardinal. We'll see what Finch is. I swear, if it's another birth and rebirth message, I'm gonna laugh so hard. What do you see, Priscilla? Do you see the birds? All right. I'm really, really shuffling. Okay. I'm really shuffling. All right. Finch. Okay. You have a different vibe for Finch. Very. All right. So we've got the deer, the fire fairy, risk. So Finch, the Finch card today is less of a broad strokes, like existential vibe, and more of a situation that's happening right now that needs attention. Okay. Um, well, okay, let me just put it this way. There is a great possibility that a decision needs to be made, right? And or there's a situation that just feels a little tenuous right now. You have the fire suddenly to do whatever it is you think you need to do. But the counsel here is to not go in guns blazing. It's to really listen to what is being conveyed, check the energy, and act with gentleness and diplomacy instead of going in guns blazing. You're going to end up having a much better result if you pay attention and don't force the energy. Okay. We're really moving into a space where we need to try to understand this better. We currently live in a world where power is exerted by force, right? By dominance. And true power comes from inspiring action without moving a finger, right? True power is inspiring people to follow you because they witness you and it sparks something within them. It's not blind following, it's not worship, it's not subjugation. It's, I think you have some good ideas and I like your vibe. So, how can I help? Right? That's the shift we're making. And if you're in this position where you're leading now, suddenly, right? Think about that. Think about what true power is. It's not making people do things that you want them to do. That's so old paradigm, right? It's inspiring. It's inspiring people to want to do more for themselves, right? With you. So there's just something brewing here, and it's really asking you to check in with where you're coming from. Is it, I just want to control things, I just want to be in control? Or is it, I would like to be able to inspire and think of it in a gentle, more diplomatic way? All right. You will end up getting a lot more done with this way. Okay. So, whatever that situation is, sounds fun. All right, my friends. Hi, Emily. It's Friday, so you check in and tell me what thing happened. I didn't forget. I hope you guys have a really, really good weekend. Um, the world is really in a wild spot right now, and it's chaotic. And so I hope you are safe. Hope your family's safe. I hope that you have moments of joy and connection this weekend, and that you just really, even in moments of chaos, just feel a little gratitude for the fact that we're all here together and we're all doing this together. I'll see you hopefully next Friday if I can hop on here while I'm babysitting my nephew. I probably will. And until then, I love you. Mwah.